My stomach go crazy.
Are you hungry?
No.
Okay. Good.
It was just more a growl. I'm gonna growl here.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came the clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor. Hey! Once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." Then came the clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
The green screen magic.
The magic of the green screen. So, Adam, you're actually getting quite good at using the
green screen
editing for the green screen.
Remember, that was a nightmare.
Back a while back, actually, we had severe problems with like getting tints of green off our faces and stuff like that.
Yeah. Fortunately, there was a little bit of work going during everything, so I got used to the green screen again. But it is an art. It is an art form.
It's an art.
And
you have mastered it.
Oh, well, thank you. Welcome.
Welcome
Back to the FDL podcast. Complimenting Adam aside, it is mandatory because I have very low self-esteem. Ragnar the Red.
Ragnar the Red. That was a recent release of ours on YouTube.
That's right. And thank you so much to everybody who's been enjoying it and letting us know about it. It's been a lot of fun. And one thing while we were listening to it there, I totally forgot that originally, without saying a word, you had that bit where it quickens up. You weren't originally planning that to have vocals, was it?
No, I guess we're kind of, let's say, the beat drops
as your kids so call
dance
it.
Music. I guess my original idea was that a beat would come in there, and it would just be mainly music. But I guess with the vocal on it, it's nice. At the start, it was just an idea. I said, it's not even that it speeds up. It's more that let's just put a beat and like let the beat drop.
All inspired, of course, from the Skyrim Together playthrough.
Yes.
Thank you again for all of the support that's been coming in for that. Good Lord.
And that has been a lot of fun.
That has been a huge amount of fun. So many memories.
Yeah, it's even crazy. Like I love going back and watching some episodes as well. It's even a joy for me to watch back because, of course, you edit. So I wouldn't be around you editing all the time. So like, I know I've obviously played it, but it's just what you do with the edits. Is absolutely so funny and fantastic.
Oh, thank you, man.
Gets to all the great bits.
I'm working with gold. It makes it very easy to work with that for sure. And no, it is. And I suppose I'm gonna jump up the line here as things to talk about. But obviously, all of this editing has unfortunately had the tiniest bit of a toll on my computer.
Yes,
and
I
it has
actually witnessed that firsthand.
Yes, she crashes now, and hopefully we can get through the L podcast because we are on my rig. But yeah, I've been having a teensy bit of shutdown trouble. In case you guys have been seeing the Instagram stories, about 13 minutes before Go was supposed to go live, I had just uploaded it 13 minutes before, like fully, and got it up because there wasn't supposed to be any problem. We were holding on to last minute in case we had any more Patreons come in and have their names at the end. And so fortunately there was, which made it totally worth it, but it kept crashing when I was trying to render the video.
Oh, God.
So I'd say it happened a good 6-7 times. And when you don't really know what the problem is, especially, you're like, what is doing this?
And it is kind of scary because all that comes up is just a sad face or something. Yeah. So it's just like, God, why?
Your PC's dead. And it's just like this sad face staring at you, yeah. But talking about production, we have loads more coming.
Yes.
Because I also have a drive arriving very soon, a replacement one. Yes. So that's going to be great.
That's going to be an upgrade. Hopefully it won't crash after that. So you can get back nice and cozy behind that computer and
Darn tootin', Adrian. Darn tootin'.
edit.
I can do everything that I do when I'm alone in this room with that incredible speed.
Why? Moving on swiftly.
Swiftly, as fast as possible. So yeah, regarding production, we have loads more. You may have noticed, dear sweet listener, that we have put more music. That's 2 music videos, kind of in a row almost, isn't it? Yeah, in a row.
Yeah. Go on, Ragnar the Red.
Which is something we haven't been able to do for a little while, just because we've been a little burnt out. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
And Skyrim definitely helped out there, but we're back. We're back in the driver's seat, baby.
Yes, and we're music mad.
Yeah,
We are music mad at the moment.
that's for sure.
Things have started off quite well this year, I guess, with music. We've recorded a nice few tracks at
That's
the
a
moment.
fact. Yeah.
And we've got a nice few kind of lined up, and they're all sounding pretty nice.
Very happy with them, for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm very happy now.
And for those who didn't get the subtle message of when we released Go, that was January 1st of the 2021 year.
Yes.
So-
it was to kind of give everyone a good
Fresh.
positive
Mm.
start to 2021 with a nice, I guess, catchy guitar playing
Oh, yeah.
/ vocal
Oh, yeah.
song.
That's way to sell it.
And actually, Adam, there's a huge story actually behind Go.
There is. I guess
Um,
now we can actually talk about it because we've mentioned it in a few places that
Yeah.
there was so many stories. So the first thing is 2 years old.
It's 2 years old, which is definitely a long time for a song to be sitting idle, especially when we have been releasing music and
Yeah.
even it never even made the album or anything.
No.
Actually, we recorded Go on the very same day. We pretty much wrote it side by side with Mary Lou.
Yeah.
Which came out October a year ago.
Yes. So that's how far.
So
And
that's
even
how
then we
far.
recorded Mary Lou a little while before
Yeah.
that again. So it's been long and again inspired by and only from writing up the different things for it that was from a dream.
Yeah.
I remember I woke up from a dream one night
Mm.
and that rhythm was in my head that the bouzouki plays.
Yeah.
And then we laid that down on the bouzouki and then the whole song just went around that and then suddenly it ended up just being what it is. And absolute kudos to you, man, because that song was dead to me for about twice.
It was dead to me.
It died. And then you just randomly were like, man, I don't know, there's something here.
Yeah.
He'd
I
actually
guess
fix it.
me personally, I'm a huge fan of Go.
Mm.
I love the song, even from when it was just a simple old recording and it was just a what's the word? It was just a very quick
A demo.
demo.
We
that
actually
you
did a
put
little
together.
demo on a
Yeah.
CD before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody who got those CDs a year and something ago, you have a completely unreleased,
Go.
unregistered version
And
of Go.
same with Mary Lou, actually.
That's true.
Mary Lou
Yeah,
was
yeah,
on
yeah.
that.
Those 2 songs.
But nobody will ever get their hands on that again. That is banned off the
It'd
market.
be a cold day in hell.
Like I used to love Go. We just had so many problems recording it because we recorded it in a studio and it didn't quite work out. You know, there was a lot of problems with the recording session that day.
Yeah.
Guitars didn't sound correct.
Was there
Acoustic
anything
guitar.
From that day that we could use, actually.
Well, we actually ended up using the drums from that day.
That's true,
And-
actually. Yes,
and
that is
the
true.
only reason is because the main reason for me is because the way you played it,
Yeah.
not because of the way it was recorded.
Yeah.
The way you played it was perfect.
Right.
The way it was recorded wasn't overly perfect. So we just discovered problems like there was a lot of leakage from, let's say, the hi-hat coming into the snare drum mic,
Yeah.
which adds a lot of problem to mixes because if you want the snare drum up a tiny bit for a bigger smack, what happens is with that, in that case, the hi-hat was coming up louder.
Mm.
So it was creating this, and of course hi-hat is a very high frequency, so
sharp,
it's
yeah.
sharpening. It's a sharp sound hitting your ears, so it's not nice.
No.
So we discovered loads of problems like that, and I guess my main inspiration then for mixing Go was actually Credence's version of Grapevine. I
Yeah.
heard through the grapevine. I went back there and it was actually one day I was sitting in the car, drove home, and I was on my way home to mix. I turned on that song and I was like, you know what? There's something so raw.
Mm.
There's something so raw about the way they recorded. You can just imagine that John Fogerty and the crew and Creedence they were all just in a circle staring at each other, just having so much fun playing music.
Recording there, yeah.
So then I said, you know what? Go reminds me of that. Now it's a complete different song, of course,
But that is cool.
it was just when it
Mm.
came down to mixing, it was like, you know what, it's just as raw as that song. So I
Yeah.
said it's going to remain raw.
Yeah.
And me personally, you know what, I've grown to like what I've done with it.
Oh, completely, man. Oh,
you know,
man. That's for sure.
I can listen to the song now and say,
Yeah.
they're, you know.
Yeah. And not to say that like the early mixes were bad and that like you shouldn't hear them, but at the end of the day, if you had heard where the song had progressed from where it was on this random demo CD that we did a year and something ago,
Yeah.
It's not even the same song, really.
No.
Like it is the same song, but it doesn't sound
Oh, it's-
half as high quality as it does. And total props to you, man, because that was actually... Was that one of your first projects when you proper got like your new PC and your mixing gear?
It
and all that?
was. Mary Lou and Go was like my first project. So not only back then, I had no real knowledge of mixing because I was just kind of on the, you know, sly, looking at loads of videos of how to mix this, how to make a bass sound
Doing it on the
fatter,
go,
how to
yeah.
make a bass drum sound bigger. So it wasn't easy. So with the time I've taken and I've got more knowledge now, I would like to think, on mixing and how to actually, which is mixing to me now is a lot more simple than the way I was making it out to be back then. Back then I was like, let's just add so many plugins
Oh man, so many
to make
things,
this
yeah.
sound even better. But really, you know, if it doesn't sound good in the recording, it's just not going to sound good.
Exactly.
So
Such a big lesson to learn, and it's so simple.
Mm.
It's such a simple lesson, but realistically, if it doesn't sound good when you record it again.
record
you
it
doing?
again.
You know?
Yeah, that's
Um,
literally my best advice now I can give anyone that's learning how to mix
Yeah.
and thinks that, let's say, you need 5 or 6 plugins on a track to
Mm.
try and ramp it up, which in some cases you might need it. It depends what you're doing. But for Go, I guarantee if you open up the session file in Pro Tools, it's going to be a couple of reverbs, EQs, compressors, and that's
it.
mainly it.
Yeah.
So
Which is fancy talk for not a lot.
yes,
It's the basics. Like those are the basic things.
there's
you
a
add
lot
to
more
your tracks.
plugins out there.
That's
Let's say that.
yeah, yeah. Actually, speaking of plugins, I recently got more MIDIs and stuff like that as well for
Ooh.
my end of things, which you will kind of hear on the original song, our next original, which will be coming out February 12th.
Adam, what a surprise!
Yeah, so there's
Nice.
the next, if you have the diary in front of you, folks, 12th of February.
12th of February.
And I don't think we can go anywhere without, of course, mentioning the patrons of the Pride.
Oh yes,
Because in the middle of everything that we've been doing, which is really just creating such a bucket full of content, so that way for the next while, like we're taking January to really catch up on ourselves and then go forward into the rest of the year, like just flying all the time. And so we brought up Patreon. Whoa,
Patreon.
we have the patrons of the Pride, you
Yes.
amazing, beautiful people. And for those who don't know, we have the Patreon. The link will be in the description. And you will become a member of the Patron of the Pride. Oh, sorry,
Yes.
let me do that again. You will become a Patron of the Pride.
Yes.
Use take 2, which
And,
entitles you to not only getting exclusive behind-the-scenes content as patron-only access, but also you get your name at the end of every video, including this podcast video on YouTube, so you can hang around at the very end where you will see our patrons of the Pride names.
Yeah, we joined Patreon just to get some sort of funding towards any projects that we do, and
Yep.
we're hoping to maybe, like, if we got enough, that we could put it towards like a music video or like a
Essentially, just make content better.
yeah.
You know, you like, if you enjoy what you see or you hear and you want more of it, all it does is give us not only incentive and fire to fuel the machine, but also then the finances to do it and know that what we're doing is a way of life that we can achieve and all that jazz.
Exactly.
So, you know, and our way of rewarding and being able to tell you just how much we love you is having that absolutely gorgeous patron name at the end of everything that we do. And also giving you some exclusive stuff that other people can't get. Now, don't get me wrong, we still love you. You're amazing listening to this. If you want to support us even more, you can become a patron of the Pride, which is €2 a month.
By signing up, these are the packages that we're able to deliver and make it worth it. Yeah, so
Worth your while.
we love you all that's already signed up, and here's to hopefully more signing up.
Yeah. The
And,
Pride just becoming bigger.
yeah.
Because, I mean, you know, every day it's crazy. We're going back into our YouTube analytics and stuff like that, and we're seeing new subscribers all the time. We're seeing new comments coming in all the time, and it's just so great.
Yeah,
you know,
it's fantastic.
I mean, I could name the amount of people, because like we do see every comment and we get back to every one of them. Like I could name so many people just offhand right now who have been going through. I can see them progressing through not only our Skyrim Together videos but our music videos and commenting, and it's just so amazing to see. And thank you for the support and doing that, because it's
and even going through like there's always a steady build on older videos and newer videos and whatnot. So we've like I'm so grateful for all the community so far, and here's to building it more, you know.
Exactly.
Because I guess this is what I want to do with my life, you know. I want to be here. I want to be making music. I want to be, you know, with my pal Adam.
Aww.
He is my best friend. So
Aww.
I mean, I would give anything to make this my full-time position job.
Amen, brother. Same here. And and I think it's fair to say that even if no one was listening to this or seeing what we were putting up, we would still be loving what we're doing. We would still be trying to make it a lifestyle and all this. And these are the early days. That's the beauty of it. This is early on, and we're loving every second of it. And already we seem to be, the pride is growing, our community is getting bigger. We see every single one of you coming in, and it's just it's lovely to see.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
And I'm here with my best pal Adrian, and just laying down music. I didn't say that out of guilt or anything.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
But no, we are forever grateful.
Mm-hmm.
It is fantastic, and even the sign-ups already has just been, you know, fantastic.
Oh, it's been heartwarming.
Like I just love the community so far. It's just, we're just building this lovely little family that like people are writing really nice, positive things.
Makes your day.
It just
Absolutely.
like it really does.
Yeah.
And I know I can't stress that enough, and I know you might get sick of hearing that from me even in the future, but every comment like really goes a long way with me, and I'm sure it does with you.
Absolutely,
Adam, speaking for you, but it just goes a long way. It puts a flame into the fire,
Even more,
and makes me, you know, super happy.
Oh yeah, like waking
brilliant.
up in the morning
It's
and seeing like a comment that you can read, and it's someone that maybe you know or maybe you don't know, and comment in the videos. Oh, it's such a nice feeling.
It's brilliant. It's actually, it's every I'm sure creator's dream to be, you know, building a community, a family like this, and
that when you put something out there, someone's actually gonna
respond,
it.
and like, you know, I guess
God, I love you.
So far, everyone's just so positive.
Yeah,
love you all.
I love you so much. God, I wanna hug every single one of you. And one day we will. You know, when all this is kind of settling down and we can do live music, and we have a couple of tours lined up. Hopefully, when things kind of die down. And you bet that sweet bottom dollar we're gonna be coming to wherever you are, or at least close enough that you can come out, and we're all gonna just hang out and enjoy each other's company. For those of you who have been looking forward to a little bit more Skyrim, do not worry. We will be getting back to that. My drive is on the way. I got my FedEx message just earlier today. I don't know if I've received much from FedEx, so I don't know if it's actually going to arrive on time, but I have faith. I have faith.
They've been out for years. Let's give them faith.
Never heard of them. FedEx?
FedEx. Yeah, so I mean, your drive is on the way, which definitely stabilizes your PC from crashing.
And then we're also we're catching up on the music, because I know for me, even some points, and I don't know how you feel about this, but definitely at one point when we were like bringing out, you know, Skyrim episodes every week, there was part of me that was just kind of like, I wonder how, you know, like the amazing fans of the Pride who started with the music, how does this seem? You know, how does this come across? And there was that fear. It's just kind of like, are we going very far down the gaming avenue? But then it turns out that everything seems to go hand in hand. You know, everything seems to be working really well. And so we want to absolutely celebrate our new members of the Pride who have come for the gaming element of things. And we also want to celebrate the people who are here for the music. And so what we're going to do is, with 2021, we're going to strike a balance, and it's going to take some time to like find out, you know, what content we have, what we want to release, and all that kind of stuff. But we promise you, for either side of the fence, and we hope that you all enjoy every content that we put up, that we just have loads of it coming, and that's the plan. So if by chance you are here for the music absolutely, you will be rewarded, and we promise you that, because at the end of the day, we are musicians and that's what we love to do. And if you're here for the gaming end of things, do not worry, because we also love to game, and we have things coming for you. So for the Skyrim Together playthrough, we will be getting back to that.
Yes.
Don't you worry.
Don't worry.
Season 2 will be starting within a short period of time. We're going to say February for now.
Within
We're going to get
FedEx time. I know.
It's
I
a
guess
mystery.
We're just flat out recording some
Yeah.
original content,
Yeah.
original, let's say, music,
Yes.
and a couple of fun covers in there as well.
Exactly. And we think
But,
that, you're all going to love it. We think that it's content that everyone's going to enjoy.
Actually, that is something we did not mention about joining up to our Patreon.
Oh,
The
yeah?
idea that we have of
That's right.
everyone that signs up to our Patreon, we are hoping in a little while that whoever is signed up will be able to choose the next cover
That's right.
for us to cover.
Yeah.
Which makes it, I guess, an involvement by you, the
Patrons of the Bride.
the bride.
Yeah.
So we were trying to figure out some way that to get you guys involved,
Yeah, even more so.
even more so. So like, why not from a vote on or something like that?
Yeah,
of
on the next cover.
the next cover.
So what we'll be doing is we'll be putting together like a list of a few fun covers, and you can choose as a patron of the Pride. So if you want to have your say in the hat, so not only will you be getting behind the scenes content and having your name at the end of every video, you can also choose the next cover that we do.
Yes.
And at some point, hopefully we can start running suggestions and all this kind of stuff. We're all still new to it. We're still learning, and we're super excited to see where we can go with this. So well done,
Super
Adrian.
Excited.
I have like a screen of things to talk about here, and I
Yes.
don't know if I've ticked any of them or
I don't have great eyesight, so I can't really see it.
you are like the furthest point in the room away right now. I see this here with like a bunch of question marks on it, which is about me, which is moving soon.
Oh, yes.
I might be moving soon. Who knows when? It's kind of up in the air. It could be a month from now. It could be a couple months from now. But I'm moving. Eventually, all going well. So that's going to be fun. I need to obviously prioritize having internet
Yes.
and getting everything ready. I
And
might
your-
even include
and
this
your
in the podcast.
PC.
Yeah, the PC. But I get like the thing is when choosing, because I'm a very loud person by nature. You might not know this about me, Adrian,
No, I didn't know that.
but I'm very loud by nature. Yeah, so it's one of those things where like I obviously need to have space where I can yell, scream, play the drums, and play video games very, very loudly. So that's going to be fun.
So you need to be
Isolated from humanity.
Far away
Yes,
from
yeah.
people.
We don't need to. We don't need people to hear the things that I say. We do have a little surprise because let me actually hold on before I go into detail. Let me pull up the old numbers right here, right now, so that way we know. Right, so currently at the recording of this podcast, we are at 19. Sorry, well, let me.
What year again?
We are at 1,967 subscribers. In 33 subscribers, Adrian, i.e., when we hit the 2,000 subscriber mark, we have a little surprise for you.
Yes.
And we're very excited. Personally, I'm very excited because I have no idea. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and we think you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be a little surprise. So 2,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we do hope people join, get us to that 2,000 so we can release this surprise into the into the YouTube world.
Yep. So
it'd be a shame now if nobody ever subscribed again. And we never reach our goal.
we're just armed with the surprise for 20 more years.
Yeah.
But
Keep putting up podcasts and we're like, guys, there's only like 2 more subscribers we need.
it's been 3 years. Could really use some love. But yes, so keep your eyes on our little subscriber count over here, because when we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're going to release a little something for you that you're going to enjoy.
Yeah.
So there's a little something for you to look forward to, huh? Coming up to the end of this podcast.
Yes.
Nice and chill one. We're going to leave you off on the last release that we brought out, which was Go. And before we kind of do that, we want to also direct you to, we got a lovely write-up on Hot Press, which was great, about Go and kind of us in general, which was really, really sweet. An amazing write-up. So the link will be in the description if you also want to check out the little Hot Press review.
And Happy New Year to everyone as well.
Yeah. Happy
Happy New Year.
2021st year from First Day
Yeah.
Lions.
2021.
Yeah.
It's well into the new millennium right now. So
One might say we're 21 years into the new
We're
millennium.
21 years past 2000.
On that note, have an amazing year ahead.
Yes.
We'll hopefully be seeing you guys around. See you for all the content. Don't forget February 12th for the next original that's coming out. And from myself, Adam, and
Adrian,
it's been a pleasure.
we thank you a lot for joining in,
Have a good
tuning in, and we hope to hear from you again soon.
Yep.
And here it is. Go. Go.
Tell me about your summer dream, blazing on the easy stream, taking that break you know you earned yourself. Back on earth it's hard to find a place where you can truly hide, and lately you've been thinking to yourself. The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plains, but you can't see the sky. The pain you gain from straining your chains every day that you try. You know that I would be staying if I could, but that's the price I got to pay. I'm done with playing games, tapping out of this race, but thank you for the show. So, go! Get up and run, meet me in the sun. So, go! Take in the air, I'll see you there. Now I can't tell you what to do. Oh, but maybe lately you need a breakthrough. Can't you see the answers in your eyes? Or is that round still playing in your mind? The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plains, but you can't see the sky. The pain you gain from straining your chains every day that you try. I thought that you